Powerology. We're studying superpowers. All right, welcome to part 3 of our Shapeshifter episode of Powerology. I think I finally fixed the whole lack of memory space issue on my device that I'm using the camera on, so that's awesome. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get onto it. So, we've got our abiopolymorphic poloshifters, which are our shapeshifters. Our shapeshifters that can take any shape they can imagine, and when they shapeshift to look like someone or something, they are visually indistinguishable from the original, but it's only visual. So you can make yourself look perfectly like this, but you can't change your weight. You can't have any special powers or abilities or skills that person has. You just look like them. If you turned into a gun, you wouldn't be able to work like one. You just look like one. If you turn a person with superpower, you would not be able to use the same powers they did. You'd look like them, but you wouldn't be able to do what the cool stuff they can do. You'd only look like them. Now we got our biopolymorphic polybiosyfters, and they can take the form of any form they imagine and create different organs, so they can replicate those powers, but it's more organs. But their form is absolutely unique, and they cannot replicate another's appearance. So, almost the opposite. So, you can turn into a whale, or a different animal, or something. You can turn to different things. But you got a special thing that always signifies, hey, it's me. You got a unique thing. You don't look exactly like replicate a look. The exact look. Think about those cartoons where they transform into an animal, a plant or an animal, but they still have something that makes them look a little different than all the other ones of all the regular true creatures of that species, or the normal animals of that species. Yeah, that's what you got there. I think Beast Boy from the DC comic universe is one of those. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not as familiar as most people with that. Okay. And we got our apolymorphic amphipod bioshifters, and they can take the shape of anything they can imagine, create different organs, and can take the shape of anything or anyone and be indistinguishable from them. So basically, you've got the shape-shifting lottery. You can turn it into anything. You can turn it to anyone, and you can adapt and you can make it so you have those characteristics. You can do what they do. So you would have superpower if you turned into a superhero. Try to look like someone with superpowers. So we've got our polymorphic polyamphropods bioshifters, which are shapeshifters that can turn or into anything they can imagine, create different organs, and take the shape of anything or anyone, and look and be indistinguishable from them. Basically, you get the shape-shifting. You've won the shape-shifting lottery if you're this kind of shapeshifter. You can turn into anything, anyone, and you can do whatever that person or thing you transform to can do, and you can combine those characteristics and be a mix of whatever. So that's our shapes. So that's kind of our we could nickname it our ultimate shapeshifters if we wanted to. Okay, next. We've only got 2 more to go. We got our object shapeshifters, which basically those are our shapeshifters that can turn into different objects. Straightforward. So if you turn into things, you turn into stuff that is not typically alive, except it's technically alive because it's you, then you are an object shapeshifter. We got plenty of those around. And finally, we got our transmorphs. Now, it's a little confused. There's a bit of, it's kind of iffy whether or not they're true shapeshifters, but we're close enough that we're gonna talk about them anyways. And many shapeshifters have to transmorph before they can truly shapeshift. So this is kind of a almost shapeshifter, but not really a full-on shapeshifter category. And transmorphs, they can turn from one state of change between 2 different states. If you can turn into water, you're a transmorph. If you can turn into metal, if you can turn into sand, or you turn into a different state. But you maintain your look. You maintain your form. But you do it while maintain your form. You don't. And there are lots and lots of transmorphs. Colossus is a transmorph. Basically anyone. If you turn into a little fire-looking person, you're a transmorph. Basically, you still keep your shape. You basically still maintain the same shape, but but you're no longer in the form of flesh. Okay, and those are all our shapeshifters. Types are all the ones I've put together so far. Now, what type would Camilo be? Camilo be from Encanto, you may ask, because that is our most recent shapeshifter, or as far as I know, the most recent shapeshifter we've created in media. And I think he would be a polyamorphic bios shapeshifter. He turns into different life forms. He turns into different... oh, right. No, not that. I have only seen him turn into people, so not that. Could be that, but isn't demonstrated in the film. So... a polyamorphic bio user. Yeah, this kind. Right here. This is the kind I think Camilo from Encanto is. Alright. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. Catch you later. Bye.